What's going on, everybody? So this is something I'm getting a little sick of, but it does give another reason to why you never, ever bend the knee to these people. Because it's never good enough. It will never be good enough. And your best response is to just ignore it, say nothing, and just move on. But you know, all these people that work in Hollywood, they're so afraid of woke Twitter, they don't know what to do. Because unfortunately, they kind of run the show. Marketing looks at them, companies look at them, whatever woke Twitter wants, woke Twitter gets. We've seen it time and time again. So the Suicide Squad director, his name is David Ayer, he's constantly getting crap for the way that he dressed Harley Quinn in the movie. She looked very good. Very good. If you had gone with that Harley Quinn and done a Harley Quinn solo movie, that version would have probably been a massive success. But unfortunately, we've got Potato Sack Harley running around in her painter's coveralls. And, well, we all know how that movie worked out. It was a massive flop. So once again, David is getting tons of crap over on Twitter. And it's really sad. Now, he just apologized for this not that long ago. He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have said anything. But he decided he was going to go ahead and bend the knee and apologize for the way she looked in that film. And, well, here we are again. So here's what's going on here. Suicide Squad David Ayer has come under a lot of fire since the 2016 movie was released. The movie was not well received by critics or audiences, earning a 27% critic score and 58% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. One major complaint about the movie was treatment of Harley Quinn's Margot Robbie, who many believe was over-sexualized for the purpose of satisfying the male gaze. Let's be clear about something real quick before we move forward. That wasn't a complaint from anybody other than crazy land whales, blue-haired weirdos, and woke Twitter, and journos. That's it. Normal people, they liked it. That costume for Harley Quinn was like the hottest selling Halloween costume that year for women. Okay, so you're going to tell me that nobody liked that? Get out of here. A lot of people loved it. It was very popular. Normal women loved it. Okay, it's just these weirdos that don't like it. Those are the only people that don't like it. So I just don't understand why they keep catering to them. They don't buy anything. They don't support anything. All they do is destroy. That costume was very popular. Women loved her just as much as men. I would say the men probably liked her a little bit more, but I'm just saying. That was how they should have moved forward with the character. But they decided against that. Went with some weirdo version of her, and, well, we all know how that movie worked out. It was a complete dud. So anyway, last month, Ayer surprised fans by fielding some criticism about how he used Harley Quinn in the movie and gave a surprising apology. However, people are still coming after him on social media, forcing him to respond to the criticism once again. And that's why I've said, and that's why many other people have said, listen, don't respond, don't bend the knee, just ignore them. Because now, look, well, now they see that they've gotten you to respond. You've responded, you've kind of given them a response, and you've bent the knee. So they're going to keep coming after you. It's the whole give them an inch, they take a mile aspect. That's what's going on here. That's why it was dumb to do. He can't take it back now. Though he does give a little shot at him here, which I find funny. So wonder if at David Myers will have the women in the movie in super booty shorts and give us gratuitous booty and chest shots. At Film Targaryen wrote. And then he responded, why would I do that? I know I'm a man, but I have a good soul and support and believe in feminism. It hurts to be attacked like this. I'm not your enemy. Ayer replied, I would, of course, argue that you probably are their enemy because you're a male director. They want to get rid of all of those nuisances, so you kind of are, but it's just a point here. He's saying, hey, leave me alone. Listen, what do you want me to do? When will this ever be over? My response to that, David, is it's never going to be over. As long as you keep responding, as long as you keep apologizing, it's never going to be over. I feel bad for him. I think he tried to do the best he could. That movie, I don't think it was terrible. It had a lot of problems, but I do feel bad for him because he gets so much crap. I think he did the best he could with that movie. He did the best he could, with what he had. I think for, what he had, he did an okay job. It's not the best movie, but I've certainly seen worse comic book movies than Suicide Squad. I feel bad for the guy. He gets a lot of crap, man. And I think his version of Harley Quinn was way better than what we've gotten lately. So anyway, we get a reply to that text. It says, "Don't know, mate. You did it in Suicide Squad, so I thought I'd ask. Good for you that you learned, though," @Film Targaryen added. "What have I learned? Should male directors only direct women in coveralls? What if an actor wants to be depicted as a sexual being? Am I permitted to do that? What are the rules? Help!" Ayer replied. "You can check the tweets below." So he makes a good point there. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to put her in coveralls? What is he supposed to do? Are you supposed to cover women up completely in like robes and masks and stuff? Are we supposed to go back to the 1940s when women could barely show ankle? What are the rules? I think that he makes a good point there. What are the rules to women now in Hollywood? It's really regressive, and it's a shame. And, you would think women would stand up and say, hey, I can look like that if I want to. But instead, these weirdos, they don't care. I mean, it's the same people. I just talked about this the other day. Adele, right, loses a bunch of weight, and people are mad about it because she got thin. These people are so weird. They're more hard on women than normal people. The normal people that they say are hard on them. It's strange. Like, they're more hard on them than anybody else is, in my opinion. So the article continues, while there's no denying that Harley Quinn was created to cater to male audiences in Suicide Squad, the character was recently rescued by Kathy Yan in Birds of Prey. And that clicks you to one of these articles. Birds of Prey's Margot Robbie promises costumes will be less male-gazy. And then we have this one right here. Birds of Prey director Kathy Yan talks about rejecting the male gaze. Listen, Suicide Squad was not a good movie. I thought it was actually pretty mediocre. It definitely did not have, it had a lot less of the male gaze for sure. It wasn't an absolutely terrible movie, though, and a lot of people ripped it apart. I think it was very average. It's a very average film. Some of it was okay. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but I think what really hurt that movie were articles like this. Birds of Prey rejects the male gaze, and stuff like this. Saying it'll be less male gazy. This was July 17th, 2019. That's a whole year almost before that movie even came out. Plenty of time before the movie came out. Because I think that movie actually came out in, January? I don't remember when I went and saw it. But point is, for a whole year, this was the message surrounding Birds of Prey right here. Okay. Talk about killing excitement. And then you had Ian McGregor running around acting like a complete jackass, like talking all this crazy stuff, telling men their time is up. He probably cost that movie millions of dollars. I really do stand by that because he was such cringe in reporting for this movie. It was insane. So no, she didn't rescue Harley Quinn. In fact, I would argue that she probably ruined any chances of the character getting any kind of a solo movie. I think that's probably very, very out of the question, at least for a while. The rest of the article just goes on to complain about the male gaze. But the point here is, I think that if, David Ayer was given a chance to do a solo Harley Quinn movie, I bet you it would have performed a heck of a lot better than Birds of Prey did. What a disaster that movie was. It's really funny, too, that movie, by the way. I talked about this, but let's make fun of it again. It was a disaster when they released it early for streaming because of everything that happened. And then it still didn't hit trending, so they let it be available for renting. It still didn't hit trending. And then they lowered the price down from 20, like most early stream movies have been lately, to like $5 or something, $3.99 or $4.99. I don't remember the exact price. And then it actually hit up the top. It went up to the top of the trending for like 2 weeks, and then it died off again because nobody cared about it. So anyway, I feel bad for David. Look, man, you're probably not going to watch this video, but listen, man, just stop responding. Stop bending the knee. Ignore them. You'll be fine. But you made your bed. Don't apologize to these weirdos. They don't care. You're never going to have a good enough reason for them. Just ignore them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Share the video. If you would, throw a like up. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.